I'm here with Guru and Michael. Guru is our SVP of Product Management, and Michael is the EVP of Global Innovation at Megaport. Guys, how are you doing today? I know that you have a packed session right now, so how's Cisco Live been for you so far?
Yeah, it's been fantastic. A lot of energy, a lot of great announcements from us. It's been great.
Awesome.
Yeah, same for us. Very, very exciting about some of the new innovations that we're seeing, particularly, helping us build our service provider network and continue to expand it.
Well, we're super excited you're both here. Also, that Megaport is here, so thank you for joining us. Guru, first question for you. When we talk about, when we look at Cisco Live, we talk about AI. G2 mentioned it a lot during his keynote today as well. What is the opportunity right now in the service provider landscape around AI?
Yeah, so G2 talked about how we are starting to see a motion from chatbots to agentic AI, right? More and more we are seeing agents as driving adoption, and also the increase of inferencing to serve all of this agentic traffic. And if you think about inferencing, that's all located in distributed data centers, much smaller data centers than the big AI training data centers. And now if you think about the opportunity for service providers, it's immense because service providers have, all of the physical infrastructure they need for AI. They have their POPs, they have fiber, they have power. They're also located in metros and all these distributed locations already. And then the third thing they have is trust of their customers. Trust is going to be a huge issue in the adoption of AI. Service providers have been building mission-critical networks for decades, and as such, they're already trusted entities. So they have all the vital ingredients to be major players in the AI ecosystem. So we think that's the opportunity for them.
Right. I really love that you talk about trust, and we're going to touch upon that a little bit later in this interview. But Michael, in terms of Megaport, how are you guys embracing this new landscape, especially around sovereign AI?
Yeah, sure. Look, for us, the ability has been really that our network that we've built over many years has really been really at the foot, has provided a great footing for the adoption of AI workloads. The ability to deploy workloads, as you said earlier, around distributed workloads, with Megaport's locations over 1,000 data centers globally, being able to automate that connectivity and see their workloads being able to be moved seamlessly and in an automated fashion is really the opportunity. And from a sovereign point of view, being able to, because we're in so many locations and really treat it as, I guess, a telco overlay, is being able to keep that locally stored, from a sovereign point of view, and continue to expand the footprint in that areas, and really delivering that to locations that we aren't in today.
Right, because I think Guru already, you mentioned trust, security is very important as well these days. You are supporting critical national infrastructure as well. If you think about the steps that some, I would say partners or vendors, or I don't know how to best describe it, should take to really be ahead in that journey, what are some critical steps that they need to do? And I heard G2 talking from silicon all the way up to service. So how does that work? What's your advice there?
No, it's absolutely critical because technology is moving fast, but how fast it gets adopted, being able to trust, being able to secure these AI systems is going to actually determine how fast things get adopted. So, if you think about all of the capabilities Cisco is bringing, and we gave some examples of it today, right? Smart switches, where you embed security and switching together. Infrastructure, service provider infrastructure, for example. We are doing things like embedding post-quantum cryptography mechanisms inside the infrastructure, right? Distributed DDoS mitigation inside the infrastructure itself. So fusing security into the network infrastructure is going to be absolutely critical. And we think that's the way we would engage with our customers and partners as well, ensuring that security is a first-class citizen, it's embedded throughout the infrastructure that they adopt as they start rolling out more and more AI-ready systems.
I love how you described it as security as a first-class citizen. Michael, is there something that you want to add to Guru's response?
Look, I completely agree with everything that Guru said there. In particular for us, being the kind of customer base that we support globally on our network, security is front and foremost for us as well, and how do we continue to work with the likes of Cisco in making sure that we continue that security end to end, and being able to offer customers a bunch of security services that sit on top of our network to not only defend our workloads, but also secure them, and also the transit across borders, and how do we continue to do that,
This is a unique partnership, right? Megaport and Cisco. How do you see this evolving over the next coming years in terms of, we are looking for more intelligent, more secure-driven, AI-focused networks? How is that going to work?
Yeah, I'll take a crack at it, Michael, first. So, a lot of what I talked about, the innovation that we are bringing, networking innovation, switching innovation, routing innovation, and then things like security, AI-driven operations. We really have been working very closely in partnership with Megaport, right, in particular, and our customers in general. And it's been a great partnership because Megaport's been driving so much innovation. We saw some of it in the center stage session earlier. And so for us, it's been a privilege working together to push the boundaries of technology innovation and actually see it come to reality in your networks.
Yeah, and look, to add to that, we appreciate the partnership. We've been, using Cisco from the beginning, and we'll continue to do it. We've got a really collaborative partnership, really innovative together, and onwards we go.
Great, awesome. Thank you so much, Guru. Thank you so much, Michael, for being here. And with that, we're going back to you, Rob, in the studio.